You know that when we talk fall foods, a few things come to mind. There's squash, there's turkey, pretty much anything pumpkin, and of course apple cider.
Well, and some adults may choose to drink hard cider. And while Delaware has its fair share of breweries and wineries, there weren't any cideries. That is, until now.
Kent County, Delaware is known for a lot of things. Its rich history, tax-free shopping, and now for producing some awesome adult beverages.
Right in Kent County, we have 6 locations within a 23-mile radius of people using produce from local farms to create spirits and wine and beer. And what's kind of neat about it, it has grown. We don't know why, but Delaware, I mean, it's like they're all incubating right here.
Lorraine Dion, the director of special events for Kent County Tourism, says with a heightened interest in locally produced spirits in mind, they created the Delaware Beer and Wine Festival.
We try to promote all the great craft wineries, breweries, and spirits, and cideries now in the state of Delaware. So it's a great event to showcase them and taste all some wonderful food and enjoy some art.
Harvest Ridge Winery in Marydell is just one of the many wineries that will be on hand. It got its start a few years ago, but is already a recognizable brand.
It's been great. The locals and everyone in our community has been nothing but supportive with everything that we've done, and we're very, very grateful for that.
Looking to give their customers more variety, Nan Noonan with Harvest Ridge says they set out to create Rebel Seed Cider, Delaware's first cidery.
The whole premise behind it also was the fact that, you know, people come to the winery, they bring their friends, they bring family, people that might not necessarily be wine drinkers. They like the atmosphere of the winery, they have fun, but we wanted to be able to offer another product to maybe, you know, our beer drinkers. So a cider is a natural progression for that.
Cider is made from apples, and Rebel Seed gets its key ingredient from local farmers.
We have always been big on giving back and staying local. You know, it's a huge trend right now anyway, but we want to be able to help out other, you know, local businesses in our area.
So when I think cider, I think sweet, but that's not always the case.
No, it is a common misconception with cider that all ciders are sweet, but they come in a variety of flavors, so you just find the one that fits your palate.
And that's why you have 2 varieties.
Correct. We have our Hoptimized, which is more of a hoppy cider, geared more towards beer drinkers, and we have our semi-dry cider, which is a sweeter cider, geared obviously more towards our wine drinkers.
I gotta ask though, where are the labels?
Well, we have them, they're just not on the bottles yet because we're waiting for the big reveal on October 15th.
Typically a beer drinker, I decided I couldn't pass up on a sneak preview of the Hoptimized cider, and I really enjoyed it. Their first major public tasting will be at the Delaware Beer and Wine Festival.
So with Beer and Wine Festival, the fact that we will be the first Delaware cidery is huge, and the fact that it will be our first really big public event, get the support from all the locals who've supported us with the winery, just get our name out there. There's been huge buzz and everyone's so excited to be able to taste it, so it's very important.
And supporting local business is just one of the many reasons Lorraine says people are drawn to this festival.
Number one, you're like supporting the local economy. So like you're thinking eat, drink, you know, we just call it eat, drink, and buy art. But just sampling things, the whole experience of it. So when you're at this festival, you're in a historic setting, it's rustic, you know, the time of year is autumn, you're like tasting some great cider produced from some great apples. Even you're learning how to make beverages. There's, you know, a brew contest there. So I think people love the experience.
And this year's Delaware Beer and Wine Festival features food, drinks, and crafts from over 20 vendors from Delaware and Maryland and Pennsylvania as well, all of whom have some tie to Delaware. And if you want to go, it's happening this Saturday, October 17th from noon to 5 at the Delaware Agricultural Museum and Village in Dover. For ticket information, go to our website, WBOC.com. Click on our picture at the top of the page.
That sounds like it's going to be a lot of fun.
It does. I want to try some of that cider, too.
Yeah.
And we want to thank you for watching Delmarva Life. Join us tomorrow. A lot of what is thrown into recycle bins does not belong there, and it's the workers who have to deal with it. We'll hear their #1 nemesis and go through recycle do's and don'ts.
Well, you know, another way to go green is to plant shrubs and trees. Gardening expert Jenny Rosenkrantz going to drop in with a few pointers. Delmarva Life, life at its best, here on Delmarva.
Now don't go anywhere. WBOC News at 6 starts right now.